eyeballs going towards his mouth. You still have to pry open his mouth now. Make another cocktail.
We'll make another. Yep, another.
Okay, now you need to make a strength check. Or strength check.
Oh, you wanted to do a strength check? I just rolled a
17.
19.
17 was like, you kept leading. You didn't go in positive.
17. Great. Shit.
You managed to unwork and break it. Now, one last one.
Oh, fuck.
I got a natural one. So, good morning, Doctor.
Come on.
Guten Morgen.
Roll it. Come on.
This
You're going
will
up
be
my
a
sleeve.
one. Oh, yeah, I'm taking
How?
my time to calm down and everything.
Welcome to Aether.
I've only been here for 5 days myself, so it's I'm kind of
But
new.
that's that, heck only knows what happened.
Like from a yes, like from a not from like this realm.
You break down a little bit.
Hey,
Prepare for this. You get emotional today, bitch.
how's it going?
Before you begin pressing questions on a smoky island, pull your arm a little bit. Go around. Ready? That could fuck you up, but don't worry, you're protected.
That's good.
No, not really. I've been in a lot of dangerous situations. I might. The only question is, I'm not denying it. Now I gotta wonder how in the Hello there, dear. Well,
A couple things.
if I remember where I put my coin pouch,
Forgot to add that.
Don't worry about announcing every single thing. A lot can be taken from just looking. We got you.
Oh, morning, Nathan.
Hey, Damien. You seen anybody around? Like, literally anybody? In the Seekers?
I literally just got here.
She sees the sword and she
Mm.
gets
Waiting in the
Gonna be
building all
here
day.
when things opened up, but well, let's just say somebody needed some paperwork done, and I had to stop by and get it done. So
I see.
completely stonewalled for a moment. But on my walk here, no, I didn't really see anyone.
I'll keep an eye out for them. Hmm?
Like, nothing horrible happened during the night after, everything else.
As far as I'm aware, everything was quiet. Even though I don't know where anybody is, so that might be the reason why. I need to go get my plate repaired.
Red.
I'm here to give my daily allowance for the magical item.
Hi.
Ah, right.
I don't remember how much I owed.
Yes? You're denting my armor more.
But here's another 100.
Oh dear.
Do you need your armor fixed?
I do. I was actually going to come and get you about that.
We
You ready?
don't know what
No.
just disappeared on us.
You sure?
Yes.
Yeah, went to a place
It'll be
to go
pretty
and
cool.
cool off, I guess you could say.
I don't want to.
I guess that's fair.
You won't die, it's
We are
okay.
going to fix it.
I am going to fix it. Go ahead.
I rolled an 18.
Fuck. Oh.
What a loser. I just wake up and Nathan fucking died. Give me a moment.
Hi, Nathan.
Hi.
Do you need help?
Thank you for your hard work.
No, I'm good.
Okay. You sure? Imagine that with the gauntlets.
Oh God, please don't.
Let me roll for armor damage.
Oh, great. Yeah, do that.
It's a
Imagine
14.
if she had
There's a
her
hole
gloves
in
on.
your armor.
Great. Love that.
Do you want to get your armor fixed now?
There's plate where my ribs should be.
Hang
I
on.
guess I should roll for your damage too, huh? I could do 17. You actually made it up pretty well.
Lucky you.
You're just nodding. You want me to get Chris?
Nope. Just want to lay here a
I
minute.
like watching other people get abused besides me.
Fuck you too then.
What the hell happened?
I killed him.
So, what am I looking at? Okay,
There's a hole in his chest plate.
Alongside several other dents and cuts. Small dents in the breastplate.
Well, alright, I can mend the dance easily, so give me a moment.
Oh, hold on. There's something I want to
in.
talk to you about.
Alright.
Oh, fucking help me out.
Alfred, no.
Oof.
Ah.
I don't blame you.
Okay. Shall we go to your stand? Or your building? Not stand.
The forge.
Oh, sure.
Sure, the forge, yeah.
Your forge, yes. That's the word for it.
The place with the hot stuff.
Yes. It's so comfy being here in plate.
I am amazed that so far Nikos hasn't burned herself.
Oh god, fuck.
I can do that.
Never mind. No,
Don't do it, Nico.
It's
No.
very, very
No,
hot.
don't. No.
It's harder. It's almost like
I'm so
magma.
surprised
So.
that you didn't run into the stool that is right here.
Yes, the very
She's
obvious
a little agile.
stool.
Anyway, come
course.
over here.
The barrels are
I'll have a look
floating.
at your armor. Oh, they're special bleeding
continue
barrels, so
talking shit?
they weigh less.
No, because I know there's stuff wrong with my building. Anyways, alongside
Come over here.
repairs.
Just go. Yeah, come.
Closer.
Over here so I can
What?
have a better
What?
look.
Closer.
Right. Right. For the dents and stuff, I can easily fix that with a spell of mending. So give me a moment.
Well,
With a 16, most of the dents are gone, and you
What
those
the fuck
are
is that?
should be fine now.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
It's a deer?
It is
Well,
like
if
a
you
moose.
held off on that for a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have an adamantine ingot that I would wish to use something for.
Oh,
Adamantine is
one
difficult to
ingot.
work with.
Yeah,
I'm aware of that.
that. At least, how big of an ingot are we talking about? Because ingot's just the shape of it. I don't know.
That's a good question, you know. I wish I was told that.
For instance, I was able to make this.
Our character gave it to you.
Kalbanda.
Okay.
What do you want to make out of it?
Well, I was hoping that you could maybe infuse my chest plate with it.
Pieces of it, yes. You wouldn't be able to do the entire chest plate, but parts of it.
Hmm.
Yeah, we don't usually. There's not many alloys done with adamantite, especially with not steel or iron, unless with other even rarer metals. But I can.
Adamantine does not like to be mixed with things.
But I mean, I can replace some of the parts. I just need. I'll just need to check how much of a ingot you have, and we'll see.
Hello.
Just give me a moment
Do you need
here.
Have you seen Bryant?
I have not.
Not yet, actually.
Yeah, I haven't seen them either.
Hungry. Okay. Yeah, this is. Well, no, I haven't. I don't really know her name yet. They don't talk as much.
I see.
They've been following me around, but I've been trying to show her around.
Oh,
These are the people that work the blacksmith.
indeed.
Who looks scared? Red?
Elusive, are you available?
Understandable.
No.
Oh. I just had a question, but okay.
We don't know.
A lot of small things are.
Yeah, but not one I can just directly use
If
it.
you want, I can come back at a later date.
A later date.
No, leave the ingot in your armor, and we'll have a look and see how much we can use up. Because eyeballing it is kind of hard, so we'll work on it, and then we'll see the
Echo,
results.
what are you
So,
doing?
All right.
Huh? Nothing.
What are you doing?
Let me go
I mean,
take this shit off.
No.
Why are you running around so much then?
I'm circling my prey.
Right.
Oh dear.
Isn't that generally everyone though?
Yeah, but Nathan's a lot more vulnerable.
I see. Sorry.
I'm going to die.
Probably.
Yeah.
You're lucky you're on my side, Nathan.
Am I on your side?
For now.
I don't know if I believe
That is
that.
a threat.
It was basically like a worshipping place for like this local religion about like and they had a sword there.
Yeah, that was red. Unless you're talking about the one with the ears. Then that was lupus? And I was carrying out a thing of armor. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and they keep asking for more every time. Jesus Christ.
That worries
Why
me.
would
She's
somebody
like
come-
prepping for an army or something and place a bunch of traps.
Well, at least she doesn't have more glitter bombs.
So who comes into a place like Aether in a
just
mess
have not
like
had
that?
a time back. Why doubt
Things
choices?
I've ever had to
You'll get used to it.
Help them.
There you go.
armor in the meantime, you like some chainmail or some another plate or anything like that.
I shouldn't need it for a while, so it should be fine. Not a while, but for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a little while to work, so I would say give us 2 days for it. Unless unless you really need it, just give us a warning. But you know, it will be a extra cost. But since you provided the inventory, I would just charge maybe 3 gold for the labor.
All right. Sounds good. Worst comes to worst.
Is
I mean,
Arcades or
if we-
Cabanda here today?
I believe they're out for a little bit, but they should be here later today.
Oh dear. I wanted to talk to them about perhaps joining the Seekers.
All right then. If you want, you can talk to Damien. They
You're making me
Right.
dizzy.
also work for the Seekers. They do the paperwork and everything.
Well, no.
Oh dear. Who are they?
Their stands over there. They have
Oh dear.
blondish red hair,
No, well,
mask.
not being able to see actually helps a bit. I'm guessing.
Alright.
I don't get that.
No, you know where you are at all times.
Yes.
Anyway,
Well, thank you. I'll come back. When do you think it'll be done?
in 2 days, so I did after tomorrow.
All right then.
So if you need it earlier, I can always rush it a bit
Kidnapping.
for a few more.
No. Re-kidnapping. They're going on a mission with me.
No, I will.
Isn't your kidnapping is becoming much more frequent?
Yeah, no, Nico, we're going on a mission, Neko. You kind of need to be.
Worst comes to worst, I think there's extra sets of armor in the Seekers.
Yeah, So if you need something, I mean, if the armor is maladjusted, you gotta just come over here. I can always make sure it fits better, because armor tends to be more or less, unless it's just simple armor like chainmail or just a breastplate. But full plate is, needs to be adjusted.
Yeah. Again, I shouldn't need it. Emphasis on shouldn't. Oh.
Yeah. No, but having a bar of Ammonite, though, that's extremely precious. You could have sold that for so much gold. You could have had like 10 set of armors easily.
Well, I only need the one.
Still steel, but still. Yeah, but, having 2 or 3 for, as a backup.
Well,
Imagine nobles they have like the old set of their armors they inherit, but
well, that one has sentimental value, and
understandable. You've worked a lot with it. You've been passed on in your family sometimes. Yeah, I get it. Oh, hello.
also need something better than just plain iron. Well, you get back to work.
Oh, yeah, you want your focus, right? It's ready.
Oh, yeah. Nice, yes, that would be...
Just that. Alright. See, because the point is, so we don't send healers with opposing affinities to you, and send you with someone who doesn't know about that, and then tries to heal you and kills you.
Tries to heal me and then kills me.
Exactly.
If I remember, you can only really heal via via mana potions? Something like
Mana
that?
potions are harming. If you cast inflict wounds upon me, it would heal me instead of harm me.
I don't believe I want to know what's going on here.
My arms don't feel so stiff now.
You don't.
Sign up for the
Misaru
Seekers.
is joining the Seekers.
I knew that much. They asked me about it.
Oh, they don't know anything about the affinities.
Don't believe I have my book on this model. Fuck. I don't. Or my mug. Damn it. Need to update this model then. Can't go nowhere without my mug.
I haven't seen any blind people today. Well, I've seen one, but it's not the one you're looking for.
Good. I'm glad you live. Nope. Not my business. Don't even want to know.
Definitely should buy wine.
So,
It's very
who have the pleasure to meet with? Gaunt. Ibram Gaunt. Pleasure.
Thirsty here. I am too curious on how Karma is doing.
Who knows? It could probably even bring you back alive. I don't know.
I wanted to talk to Macbeth about it.
Oh yeah, I want to ask you that the anime transport I wanted to send.
Oh yeah.
Did that finish yet, or?
Been doing this for most of the year now. How many weeks are how many weeks are in a year? Actually.
Oh, hey, Nathan.
Hey Dutch.
Anybody in?
Nope. Just grabbed a drink.
It's funny. I ain't seen yours in like a couple days now.
Yeah, I don't know where they've been. Maybe they've been in Redwall.
I mean, I heard him saying a couple things like he was gonna retire, but I didn't know it was gonna be so soon. If he really did, just up and leave.
Finished was I think it was the one dwarf that left. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
So what I'm hearing is that we're 22 episodes away
What are you doing here all
from
alone?
drinking by myself.
What's your poison? I'm just drinking water.
Vanilla ale. It's been a minute since I got a drink, so I figured I might grab something.
Sounds kind of vanilla.
Well, fuck you too then.
Sorry. I mean, it's the easy joke to make. Hi, Basil. Morning. Ugh.
Good.
Hello. I'm wandering around. I
Should I
haven't
get my water skin?
barely seen any other seekers around.
Yeah, I just checked the building. Ain't nobody in there.
Hmm. I know Calbonda and Arcades are
Seems
out.
like most of the healers go
Hmm.
I mean, Calbonda and Arcades were a little busy
If you want, you can,
the other day.
or
in
if
the
you feel like
evening.
it, you can go ahead and
I don't
join
know
us.
if their absence this morning has anything to do with that. Very busy.
Yeah, I tried to join Aether, but I guess there was an update in downloading it.
But you probably didn't hear anything about that, did you?
Hmm? Sorry, headache.
Calbonda and Arcades being a little busy last night.
Oh yeah. I heard about it.
I guess the Seekers don't keep that many secrets from each other then.
That is true.
The secret skill.
The Secrets Guild. Hey, at least we're communicating a little bit now.
Oh yeah, be careful of the Dominion. Yes.
Yes. I've been told about a good chunk of the things that have been going on.
Wild magic.
Gabanda and Arcades seem
That's at
to,
least
Concentrated wild magic?
they seem to like communication,
The last time I drank it, there's like
which is very important, especially in a business like Seekers. God, massive headache. Fuck.
That kind of morning.
So wait, what is with this
Alright, let's
potion?
be quiet.
I don't know. I found fruit.
Yes, that's why I said 22 days until
It's between
a
the three
year.
of us. Y'all don't have any problem with like the leaders of the Seekers being so, I don't know, having so many problems?
What's that? Sorry, I'm
You didn't
getting a
hear
lot of headaches all of a
that much
sudden.
that happened the other day.
They keep getting headaches.
It's that kind of day.
But, you were saying?
Y'all take up any issue with the fact that the leaders of the Seekers kind of have all these personal problems going on?
I mean, we all have personal problems going on.
Yeah, kind of like. But you know, these are kind of bigger than just personal problems.
Most of the time, they have these problems under control.
I mean, I guess. Calvanda for sure, but you know, the one we won't mention who just up and disappeared.
That's a little more than something that they can, you know, take care of themselves. That kind of just came out of nowhere. And they seem to be trying to help.
I mean, I'm not trying to start any conversation off this. I'm just saying that Seeker's leadership is a little bit questionable at times.
Every leadership is questionable at times.
Controllable.
What are you two doing?
Hey, morning.
Hey, Kyle.
Morning.
Just having a conversation about the Seekers in general. That's about it. Sitting in a tavern alone.
Eventful?
It's probably like electrified.
Not very eventful.
Maybe like
Well, I have a favor from Rift now. I'm sure you two know who Rift is.
that too.
Yes.
Yeah, the portal guy.
Yeah.
According to what my companion said, Rift was doing something with like a unicorn or something. I don't remember what it was.
So he's looking for a thing to help speak with a
My
unicorn.
companion is mostly, or Faye, I should say. So they just told me that they helped Rift out with something. So now Rift only owes me a favor if I ever need one. Wow, that.
Portal Mage always sounds useful, so that's a
Like
pretty
it.
good favor.
Just in case you need to go somewhere fast.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm gonna go read for a bit.
All right. Enjoy.
Good seeing
your
you two.
uneventful morning.
Reading?
Thanks.
Good to see you.
Yeah,
But-
this might not go very well.
I don't need luck reading. Unlike you, I can actually read.
They're gonna fight now.
Yeah, this might not go very well.
I'll read.
Local alchemist guild would you just leave an order with the payment and you can pick it up later.
You know,
True that he can't read.
there's this thing with humans. Have you ever heard about being blind?
Yeah, it's also kind of.
Yes, actually, I've heard of
It's
being
more common
blind.
on humans than it is on anyone else. Yeah, so I mean, if you're blind, then you need luck reading, because then you can't read.
Accidentally most of the time.
Yeah, 1.5 silver.
Just a reminded Deacon. Deacon writes down notes for stories, but
I mean, it is
Deacon
hard for me
can't
to
read.
tell which one, if I'm feminine or not. It's they all look
Hmm.
the same.
Skill issue?
Hey, he's nothing against them. He just accidentally.
What's a skill?
Don't worry
Take
about
care,
it.
Kyle.
There's magics that can help you read.
Damn, as one that looks human but isn't, I find that reason.
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
You don't look human to me. You look a little bit different, so I can tell you apart from me.
Despite the fact that
It's not 1 silver. If 1 silver is 10 copper. We're at 10.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Pengu, thank you for the follow. How you doing, Pengu? That's good. I'm doing pretty good. Da, 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 da. Oh shit. Thanks to Pengu here, we have now hit 70 followers. It says 69 right now, but if I refresh, it'll say 70. Bam. So, 30 more followers, and I do plan on making
So
a
reading, huh?
Discord server.
Well, standing here isn't exactly reading. You know,
I haven't
if
gotten
you
that
said
far.
You need it.
You know, when I say I'm going to do something, I'm eventually going to do it. But if I get caught doing something, i.e. looking out the window,
I don't know. It's been like what, 3 to 2 minutes? Doesn't take that long to just have a sightseeing moment and then go reading.
maybe
I
I, don't
mean,
want
you
to
could also
RP
just
reading
sit
a
here,
book for the next
read.
hour.
All right, well, fuck you. Then don't say you're gonna read something.
Fine, I'm gonna go read something. Or the yellow pages.
You just said you weren't. Huh?
Ah, right, you're too young to know that.
Oh, there you are.
Ugh.
No, wait.
Sorry. So after I had some time, so I had to look at your armor and the ingots, and yeah. So you can either get a full breastplate of adamantite, which would make that area a lot more, stronger than the rest. But it would protect a lot of your vital areas, or we can reinforce the whole thing with a frame and such, which will make the whole armor harder, a bit harder, but not as much as if you had the full breastplate of adamantite. So, but it's up to you. The price won't change.
So, I can either have the whole armor reinforced or just have the breastplate.
Yeah, the breastplate would be a lot more resistance to hits than the reinforced armor, but the reinforced armor would cover everything. You know, it depends on, you know, what you want to do.
I would say the whole armor, if that's possible.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it wasn't possible, I wouldn't offer. But yeah.
Fair enough.
Alright, so you'll be ready in 2 days. So just come pick it up at that moment and you'll have your reinforced. I'm an entire reinforced armor.
Hey, talking about adamantite. I
Yes?
told the drow that I wanted to make something out of adamantite.
We getting upgrades, fuckers!
Woo! Beforehand, and they're kind of busy at the moment, or they were busy. I don't know. I don't want to like flow the
we don't have any
load in this case.
That's a good question.
We don't.
I know it is like magic infused
adamantite
material, I believe.
An ingot, I remember, if I remember correctly. I haven't given it yet. I mean, it's more like I just wanted a dagger out of it, and everything else I don't know what to do with it. So.
I mean, I can definitely make a dagger out of it. That's for sure. The ingot will probably be more than enough for it. And you'll have a bit left over. But yeah, if you want a dagger, yeah, definitely we can do that. No problem.
Well, it's more like the rest of the ingot. I don't think I have any use for it, so you would use it for something else if you really wanted to.
I mean, if you wanted to sell it to the forge, we could. We probably won't be able to pay it full price because we are, you know, we're not that, you know, we don't have that much funds. But you know, we would consider it maybe, you know, maybe discounting any things in the future or anything forward it's in exchange. So
I would, in all honesty, have to talk to a DM about that. Because I frankly don't know what benefits that would give me, other than reinforcing the armor.
I mean, listen, if you guys need
But-
the adamantite ingot a lot more, then it's totally fine. I don't mind giving it to Aether. Aether has been nice to me, so I don't see why I shouldn't.
We would appreciate it greatly then, yeah. We could make a dagger out of it, and we take the rest as a donation and payment for the dagger, and yeah, pay it forward.
It will be nice to have something of the sort.
Yeah, works.
What
It
the
works.
fuck?
Would you need the ingot after you're done with that armor, or would you want it now?
Just hand it over whenever you can, and we'll have the dagger done maybe like in a day. It shouldn't take too much time to make it, so just drop it whenever you can.
I'll drop it in a few more. I mean, later, yeah. I'll do it later in the day.
Yeah, no problem.
Real quick question, actually, before you leave.
You gonna read?
Excuse me.
Oh, sure. What's up?
With the armor being reinforced, would that take longer or same amount of time?
No, like I said, the 2 days. It's the adamantite itself is takes a lot of time to handle, and it's the quantity that makes it long. It's not what we use it for.
Okay. Right.
That's why his dagger takes a day, because it's a lot less to handle.
All right. Well, thank you.
So I mean, like I said, if you need earlier, I can put in a rush job, but there'll be more cost in that case.
How much?
Because I will have to put us. I would say about adamantite. I have to work like overtime. I would say about. It'll go from 3 to 10 gold. You know, adamantite is tricky to work. It's rushing especially. So.
Don't say that out loud. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You shouldn't admit it.
Then, just the 2 days.
I thought you were. I guess you're not.
All right, no problem. The option is still open if you have something changes. No.
I'll let you know if anything does.
Didn't you have like 300 gold?
You dense motherfucker.
I am fucking.
Step in the building. Okay, yes, I have a couple hundred gold. But fucking keep your voice down.
Yeah, like 300.
Yes, and I've bought things since then.
Okay, well, why is it such a... I mean, just saying that you're rich doesn't mean that I'm saying you're prized.
doesn't change the fact that somebody's going to hear that and be enticed to fucking rob me.
Who the fuck? Why would you carry so much gold on you in the first
I don't keep that much gold on me, but somebody might think I do.
Well, that's their issue, not yours.
You're a fucking idiot. Stop telling people how much money I have.
I'm not saying. I never told anyone that how much money you have. Plus, why would everyone need to know how much you have? I mean, I'm poor. For all I know, you might be poor too. I'm just saying what I remember, like, from like a few days ago.
I'm reading.
A few days you were that price. You're reading. He's not even holding anything. He could hold a lot and make it look like he's actually reading, but he's not. Or actually is a lot.
Maybe I forgot to update this model. Did you ever think of that?
What?
Hmm?
Clicking people is rude. Okay, Oh yeah! So I got... Sorry, it's just dragons distracting me.
What?
I saw Kalbanda and then another dragon. I've never seen that dragon before. Kind of yellowish.
Please finish your sentence.
Horns. Anyways, yeah, yesterday, or was it yesterday? Yeah, sure. Yesterday I was talking to Ash and Toby about how I found a meat that I don't remember how I got it, but I thought Yellow might like it.
What? The door's open.
The door isn't closed.
Nice
No
miming,
door
though.
there.
Let me in. Let me in.
You can
Invite me in.
Are you a vampire? Do you need to be invited in?
No.
Come in.
Thank you.
So anyways,
Ow.
I have a hole in my tummy. Look at it. It's bleeding.
You should go to the
burns.
healers.
get that.
It burns.
Yeah, you should go to the healers.
It feels like it's on fire. It's spicy.
Go get a fucking healer. Go get a fucking healer.
No.
I'm not talking to you. Kyle.
Huh?
Go get a fucking healer. Somebody is bleeding in our business.
I could try healing her.
Shake it off. Blood splatters everywhere.
Just go get it. Go get a healer.
But it's so far away. Whatever. I'm gonna invite him to the building. Yeah, do you know how much walking I gotta do? I gotta do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 20 or 30 steps to get to the healer's.
He just
How
did
about
that
this?
as many
How about
as facing.
How about this? How about
He did it.
Great. I'm glad that he did it. I'm glad that he walked his fat ass over there.
Yay, Kyle.
That has been there since I've been here, so no.
Has it? I'm
Yes.
not good with object permanence.
Well, you're blind, so that makes sense.
Coffee?
I don't have it right now. It's been a minute since I've updated this model.
What happened to it? Did it get taken away?
No, it's just in the mansion, and I'm not going in there right now.
Cabana Narcase has a friend.
I can see that. Hi, Yellow. Mieko is right now bleeding from their stomach.
It's spicy. It's hot. It burns.
So anywho, I'm gonna pull it out and show it to you to see if you think it's a good enough. I mean, she might like.
Just
So
gonna
I was hunting.
walk past me after I was told that there is a
There's a hole in the
Excuse me.
Go around.
It burns. It's spicy.
You need me to heal that, Mieko?
So I went hunting. I felt like I really needed to give you something after I haven't seen you in a while. So I went hunting for meat, and at a certain point I kind of blacked out, and then I woke up again. I think I don't remember. I have some meat that apparently you might like.
I'm going to be
Anyway,
using
I was just gonna
from
pull
my
out
stuff
a
that I'm
log
totally
from
holding in my
this
hands to heal you.
Okay, so you think you might like this?
Kyle, you can clean up the blood on the floor.
It's on the table too.
I don't need to.
It's also on the table.
The 14, that hole in your belly.
If it tastes good, I'll make sure to bring more sometime.
Feels so much better now.
I mean, you split that up.
Why are there so many people over here?
Exactly. On top of it, Anthoria has no reason to
joined
send
and it
spies.
seems like
We are
there's
isolated.
issues with Dominion.
Somebody's playing them.
I
But I
don't
have
care
an
at
idea
this
who.
point. I think Duran is. This is all Duran's
No.
trip.
I think the brand's the
You might be onto something if someone's playing them. I think someone could influence Duran.
It's
Influence or
possible.
not,
Dick
regardless,
and heard
they've shown.
crazy stuff.
Regardless, influenced or not, they've shown their true colors and they've shown where their loyalties lie. I am not going to forgive them or forget the actions taken forth this day and any others. Ash, Nathan, gather everyone else that was with you on the most recent assignment. We have something to discuss. Meet in the Magistrate's Tower.
Alright.
I believe that's you and Legend Basil.
Come with us.
Precisely.
Okay.
I think Dan is still under the weather.
I don't.
Ow!
That small guy.
I'm still under the weather.
But I don't know if you want.
I believe they just went out on a mission.
Who's that? Attempt.
Deacon doesn't know Tail very well. Tends to smack people
Then
up.
it would be us five.
I didn't hear you.
Has minded
Some sort of bullshit.
Oh.
They've
worry
been
about it.
kidnapping people.
Had a mind of its own, it could not.
The question is, what's the Dominion?
That was
do?
bad.
That's not fucking people over.
What?
I'm sure it was. By the way, there's now blood all over the
What was
Seekers Guild.
happening? Don't worry about it.
What?
Mieko came in, got wound.
That.
I told him to clean it up.
I don't know. I also want
Right.
to tell you You would want to know.
Dominion.
Red's back.
Dominion's
There's also another
different
thing.
than a lot of people's and Aethers and.
He's back, he's walking around.
Damien. Damien would know more because you guys know him better than I do.
Beginning to die.
Whatever the hell this is. Can of worms. After I deal with
Yeah.
the potential war with the Dominion.
I just want.
Yeah, we should probably.
Next year to let you know.
We should probably get going to that.
We should probably. Yes. Yes. Yes.
You know some
Okay.
secrets. information.
Yeah, it's probably
I
the
guess
sus
it's now
file.
Aether information, not just secret.
Scale singer.
I mean, it's not like I was gonna go spreading gossip
Come
or
on.
anything like that, so you're fine.
I'm not talking to you.
I think it's not now just a secret issue. It's now an Aether issue. I think that's the problem.
You're moving. Come on.
Well, I mean, if you.
Okay.
Oh, right. You guys have somewhere to be.
See you soon.
Yeah, sorry.
My trigger finger is getting itchy.
Why don't you scratch it then?
I don't want to shoot someone around here.
That's not what I meant. I meant like scratch the itch.
Ambassadorial region on the building.
This is true, and they do need to pay into taxes on said
This is
building
not
due to the
fucking
cost
great.
Float.
Which they haven't had to do, right? Because all the taxes have been waived.
Don't worry about it, I'm
as
alone.
in because they were providing protection for the
floating
island, but
for some reason.
to do that.
I also
You
told
have to think about the things before you move forward with political.
What the fuck?
Keep going.
I'll unpack that one.
Read it later.
Yes.
Oh.
This music's not fitting.
Yeah, that's a later thing.
Hey, I'm Sophia, and I'm here in the Novalock lab.
Fucking ad.
Novalock's really equipped me to handle a busy day.
Soft declared an enemy of Aether. Believe that we
More seekers, I take it.
Yes.
That's right.
Oh, Albanda, you know the Drow Grafter?
Yes.
They joined the Seekers too.
Wonderful. We have more producers.
You may need it.
Did we guys
Happy
ever
to, more than happy to
Basil
help,
said
you know,
they'd be back
identify
real
things
soon.
on the field if they're out.
I should go to the back. That's what he said.
For the meantime, gather around. We'll wait for them for a moment. I'm gonna find myself a spot here.
There was a shadow watching us, by the way, Calbanda. I don't know if you noticed it. It was up in the rafters.
I saw it.
Horned
It was sitting on one of the gargoyles.
It was. Something's
I saw it.
manipulating them. I don't know what it is. Or watching.
Or they're using it
wait.
as a servant to observe us.
Or, you know,
Okay.
there's something that's being held over the ram.
I don't think
Let's
so.
keep it
so
That's the one I want.
I joined the like previous conversation you were having out there, like towards the end. Like, what were you doing, Mr. Duran?
We
With
received an
Miss,
emergency
Mr.
missive last night. A meeting for which Duran wanted to speak with the two magistrates of Aether. We decided that it would be best if Galbanda had a retinue. Unfortunately, the carriage that they took us in was too small, so only a few of us could go. Not that we'd be able to do much. The place was swarming with armored individuals.
That's the full dominion.
And they had anti-magic. Probably thanks to the college, no doubt.
Oh, definitely, thanks to the college. Basil? So, now that you're all here, the reason that I wanted to speak with all of you directly is in regards to what you found in your last assignment. That item is imperative now more than ever. It can provide us a way of enabling my troops to move forward to push back against the Dominion should the need arise. And right now they have made an active enemy of me. Nathan, I know you wished to use us to go home. I'm willing to see if I can figure where and how to send you there. Or at least enable you to move back and forth. But primarily, I will need to use the majority of its energy to allow my troops to come through. I hope you understand the necessity of this.
I do.
Arcades can tell you firsthand. This was a threat to the island and all those on it.
It was.
I would not want to risk anyone else's home, realms, worlds, territories, places that you come from. I would not want to risk anyone else's from the Dominion. So, that being said, I will move it to my home realm and open the gateway through there.
Galanda. Suggestion. Zone of silence. In case there's any prying ears around.
Correct. Does anyone have questions?
Not a question per se, but you still have that staff I brought from, what was his name, Icarus? You still have that to use.
People are walking in.
As you approach, you will see a shimmering barrier. You will see everybody inside of it, but you will not be able to hear a single phrase being uttered aside from muffled noises.
Soon there may be a need. I don't believe that war could possibly be avoided. We tried. With their actions today, that we've tried, but with their actions today, war seems fairly likely.
Inevitable, really.
I'm getting the device today. It's going to be primed. Seeker members.
Do not.
In the near future, there may be a need to call on you as agents. This is not something that you have to do. It's part of us Seekers. You're all not required to participate. But the individuals here I believe I can trust. And the missions that may be occurring might be, let's say, directly affecting the well-being of the Dominion. We're kind of in a unique, let's say, predicament. The Seekers were always meant to be a force to help keep the island afloat. Additionally, it appears that we've adopted the mantle of protector. It's not something I had envisioned. But with that, in a war looming on the horizon, there may be need for individuals with special skill sets to do certain things. There's so much going on, Galbanda.
I understand. Of course, it's just our life at this point. But as Arkady said, point blankly, this is going to be, whatever work comes through this way, is no doubt going to be dangerous. A high likelihood of, if not severely maiming, possibly death. I will not mince the words here. As he said, you do not need to accept it. But
As I spoke to some of you,
On the horizon.
The Dominion are brutal. They will go to any measures to do, well, to get what they want. Used to be that it was just coins, but now it's turned more into locations, people. The greed really knows no bound. And with that comes the brutality. Today we witnessed a man, I believe, who was coerced into telling lies, be beaten mercilessly, thrown down a flight of stairs, and shot in the back of the head by their leader. That should give you an idea of exactly who Duran is. He's not a madman. He is calculating. He knows what he's doing. So when he hurts people, he's doing it with a purpose. And it's cruelty. So yes, Duran is a monster. I think we can agree to that. In his own way.
Physically. You don't have purple eyes like that go through a metal mask by being a normal human.
So all of you should know too. I have acquired a device. One that I have made myself. I'm going to tell them this, Scalbanda, because I trust everyone here. Okay.
Well,
are you all right with me discussing that?
I am. As long as we don't use the option that you're thinking.
Some of you may already know. I have created a device that, when activated, can create such explosive energies that it has the potential to level a country. And I mean flatten. Initially, it was developed in case we had to go to war with Brayton and the Inquisitors. Their world is immune to magic, but there is ways around it. The way the device is activated and how it works, I will keep that a secret. If people knew exactly how to replicate it, that could be incredibly dangerous. It's meant to be a failsafe. That device is going to be delivered here today, I hope. And it is kept in two pieces. One will be kept with me in a location probably within the Seekers. The second, well, it's located with Sulfur. Let's hope we'll never have to use that. Dangerous times.
Yes. Stay close to one another. If you leave the island, leave in groups. As Arcades said, the Dominion is ruthless. I wouldn't put it past them to take people out as a message.
That being said, do any of you have any questions, concerns, comments?
I got a question.
Dutch.
You mentioned you were concerned about the Dominion spread into other people's home worlds, where they come from. What kind of information do we have that proves that the Dominion cares about anything other than screwing over Aether?
To construct the Citadel, the capital that they had, required immense amounts of resources and manpower. The Dominion has only been around for less than a year. This tells us that they are not against stepping on other people to get what they want.
And understand,
The materials...
it was formed here, in Aether, in the Aetheric Sea. And from there used the Nexus to go into places where there were jobs. They have footholds, small buildings like here in who knows how many realms at this point. Few of them are just mercenary companies. And few of them, I assume, are whatever Duran is doing.
Yes, and Duran is going by the false name of Emperor now.
That's never a good idea. He has declared himself emperor. Whatever empire he's ruling, I'm not sure. There's the small fact that they were using Drogar as well.
Yes, Drogar, a race of dwarves, or a sub-race of dwarves that has a very bad tendency to enslave people. Force them to work.
To fully understand Drogar, you have to understand that their culture uplifts only strength. Might is right. To show weakness means you've committed a sin in their eyes. They also believe that it is virtuous to work others to death, to produce. Not just... We're not talking about quality, or let's say a project that might be conceived out of passion. No, just to produce mass amounts of objects to line their own pockets. It is their way. So to use slave labor, in their eyes, they think this is okay. It's one of the things that it's most disturbing about the Dominion, is that they would work with the Drugar to build their capital.
More than likely. As anyone who approaches,
there's a barrier
it's a
around
shimmering
all of us.
barrier around all the individuals.
Damn.
Through the ground and through it, it's all muffled. You can see them just barely. Nevertheless, Drogar not. The deal with the Drogar is gone now. So they've lost a major producer. However, I don't think that means we should slack off. That comes to one of these I would assignments. ask you to leave,
for this is official
That's
Asgolian business. I'm sorry, but you'll have
It
to
brings
wait.
us to the attention
I
of
need you
one
to
of
turn and
these
leave.
assignments that Arcades was mentioning. There's an ancient dwarven foundry that was uncovered recently from reports. I have a feeling that if we can get a hold of that, we'll be able to flood with supplies and outfit anyone who needs it, be it our own or allies. But in the meantime, as I said, treat the Dominion with suspicion, but if they seem to step out of line, do not hesitate to let anyone of authority know. Because they've already overstepped their welcome. Anything else in their office, I say, is bordering on being shut down completely. Which brings me to the next point. We should gather some guards to raid the building.
It's probably a good idea, honestly. They're gonna be upset about that.
Boo-hoo. They just forced a independent monarch to kneel. They also, without any hard evidence but words of a man who could have been influenced by the college, declared us spying on them, and openly declared hostility towards both me and Sulfur. So, as our right, we have the complete authority, as we always have, regardless of their friendship or not, to go through and ensure that there's no contraband in the building.
I'm more concerned about information that they might have that might lead us to a conclusion. Whether or not Duran is intentionally misleading, or if he was being misled.
Regardless of if we find that or not, I still say we raid the buildings.
Remember, if you're gonna do this, especially the building up here, according to Bowhatter, they have a secret storage. Magic.
In a while,
anyways.
though.
Mages will find it regardless. I'll start drafting up the paperwork and warrants for that.
He's not gonna be happy about that.
They should have thought about
Last
that
time.
before what they did.
Last time someone went in there without permission, it's literally why I know it's almost literally came up to my face, and I wasn't even involved. A friend of mine was. Ugh.
They should have thought
I
about
do
that
like the
before
idea
acting
of-
hostile towards us.
I
They
do like the
opened
idea
up
of
the
raiding
channels
it,
to
but
hostilities.
is right now the proper time? It's gonna make him mad. He's already angry.
What are they going to do? They are dogs with full bark. Isaac is a dragon with his throat cut. He has no fire. He's all hot air and gas. He knows it. They might be powerful in their own right, but they are spread thin. They have to maintain order in all these territories they've claimed. They have to make sure that they keep the territories they claim. They are in fractures with the North still. They're barely holding on by a grasp. This empire of theirs, if they want to even try and call it that, is a infant. Struggling to fight adults.
Yep.
Aether has been around for 2,000 years. They have been around for less than 4 months.
Cabana. Don't ever underestimate the power of a budding empire. They can do a lot of damage.
I'm still looking at it by the logistics. They do not have the forces to push back here. And with the information that we gained, the Dragon Knights will certainly keep a closer eye on them. Regardless, I understand your point. Don't want to put anyone else here in danger. So, any final questions or comments?
I'm curious about something else.
Go ahead.
I mean, there is magical protection around this whole town. What can they possibly do to us?
That's the other thing. We're not certain. We're concerned that if they set the crystal to the most effective thing that they could do is have something that could drain the crystal from a distance, causing us to crash. Otherwise, no conflict can occur on these grounds. But with the college at their back, we don't know what they fully have.
The most dangerous thing is that they could start targeting people from Aether while they leave the Nexus.
Precisely.
So, they were almost the guard of Aether. They would protect Aether. And you said that they had more places in other places where they guard there too? That gives them a bit of a pool where they have other buildings because they're the protection there. Okay.
Redwall is the only one that we know of. They have more or less conquered the other places that they hold. Or they had defensive contracts and subverted the military there forcing them under their foot. The only other place that they have an outpost is in Rove, which, after the events of our little excursion to find a beholder, has more than likely been heavily restricted by Tempest himself. If not outright removed.
They should probably know about this.
I fully intend to report this to Ingrad. A mess, nonetheless. But now that the sourness is gone and out of the way, you see the barrier fade. I have nothing further. If you wish to speak with me, I'll be around town or in the Magistrate's Tower. There's much to organize.
There might be a few people who want to talk to you about major skill business.
Understandable.
We're seekers. It's our job to, let's say, brave the unknown. So I suppose that's what we'll do in this case. A lot of uncertainty. Like Amanda said, we'll keep an eye on each other. So. You okay there, Damien?
I'm fine. If I notice any members of Seekers out and about, or if any of you notice people who you know are members,
I am safe here.
remind them
You're free to
that
move around and explore the place at your leisure.
I will ask you to tell members that to be careful around Dominion members, especially outside of Aether. Even if we don't know who's member at all times, but I would like to think that most of the people of Aether who have joined the Dominion are not part of this whole thing.
If I may briefly, myself and several others of the retinue of the Kingsguard will be here in Aether for the times to come. I will be residing here myself. If you require us, we will be around.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, should get back to the building and see what.
I need to talk
is
to
blood.
you. Yes.
Okay, let's talk.
We can talk in the building.
I need a moment.
Yeah, it's everything.
Oh. Right.
So much fun.
Tell me. Hey, I haven't slept since yesterday. Did you know that?
Yeah, that's one of the things we
Wait, you're
should
doing
talk
this
about.
again?
What am I supposed to do, Damien?
I know. No.
I got some rest.
Oh my fucking god.
I had to go to Silver Wisp to do it. There's so much happening here all the time. Mirko, be careful.
It's very important that
Can you not?
We are united in this route. That the staff, the wielder, must have their essences work together.
Or they will be destroyed. The damage to the staff already is...
After you.
Alright.
We gotta stop it.
Arcades back. Pardon me, Arcades. I was told there was a mansion somewhere where the Seekers resided. I can't
There
seem to
is.
see it anywhere.
Follow me.
Point me in the direction.
So the way that the mansion works. Are you familiar with the spell Magnificent Mansion? Essentially, it's a demiplane that is created.
I see.
So pulling the dagger there teleports you there, aka out of character. It's just sort of a flavor. You just teleport
Pardon me?
back to the Nexus, or
Yes.
I see.
you're free
Thank you
to
for the
explore it.
information.
You were locked away in a bubble, never to be seen again.
Yes, and I escaped magnificently.
Alright.
How did they kill you? Are you an undead soldier like Red?
God, I hope not.
I watched another man die.
He's looking right at
I'm not feeling great about it.
Hi, Red.
I'm gonna try to
You gonna go deal with that first?
get to
Sorry for me,
the,
you dab me up, fam.
informed.
Dab me up, bro.
Yes.
I got some We'll catch up later.
My sword?
Yeah, man. Hey. Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
His big
I'll
sword.
talk to you upstairs. Make sure you keep your voice on.
Alright. I'll go talk
And
to
I
him.
spin.
Oh!
Oh, Deacon.
I want to have a sit down because I am tired.
Deacon. Deacon, step out the way. Goodness.
Boy.
You could
Well,
say you
listen.
spin to win.
Because
Hmm?
my legs are hurting. I don't want to stay.
What's be all this?
This is the Seekers Guild, unless you're talking about the shenanigans.
I'm not familiar with what kind of shenanigans she's at to, but I was just curious why everyone was standing out here. You do now.
Hmm.
Well, that's quite interesting you got there, darling.
Jonathan.
Fuck.
Here you go.
Alright.
Here you go. Kill Nathan.
Wonder if I can find a bounty.
So, I learned about what an archmage is. Apparently, archmages don't have arcs. What's an arc?
What?
Like the doorway. That's an arc.
God, my flame. I'll be inside. Ugh. If my head stops hurting.
Oh. Deacon too strong for mind. I'm so glad. Deacon good part. Tell new story. Deacon go. Oh. I got glitter.
God.
Look, I got a baggie of glitter.
You scare me. Please don't. I'm pretty sure the blood just got cleaned up.
Dynamite, a nail bomb, black powder, and a pipe bomb. Yeah. There's no one else to bother. I want to go to Red.
Apparently so, CJ. Why don't you go throw a thing of glitter at Ash? I really don't, actually.
I got the glitter from Ash.
Yes, and you should return it to them by throwing it at them.
I like it.
I see. And yes, this is a hell of a time to not have my armor.
Nice to know that you were doing okay today, though. Oh, my legs. Ugh.
I blew it up in the winery.
Yeah, no, today was good. I went
Oh,
on an
God.
adventure, and it was you know, it was good, except for the part where I saw a person get like killed by a slime. That was traumatizing. No, I won't explain
Yes,
it in detail.
the ultimate weapon. That's the magic nuke.
I was doing something, but
Regardless.
you don't notice shit.
I don't notice anything.
Wait,
Damn.
how
When
would I
Bronk
notice
comes
it?
back, Dan's gonna have to be caught up on a lot of shit.
Not particularly good. You want me to roll for it?
You didn't see anything. It's, I mean, maybe. Sure.
Your call.
Sure.
Are you alright, sir? Oh, they're dead.
You finally reading a book?
Yes. Yes.
You know, there is an actual book you can grab here, and
Yes, but that's not my book.
not that one.
I
'cause
have a
that one's-
very specific book.
But you could pretend.
No, fine. Give me that book.
What you reading, Nathan?
So I mean, apparently.
Book on mind magic. The fuck?
Ah,
Hmm.
that stuff's fascinating.
So apparently,
Definitely is.
remember that thing? Remember that piece of meat that I showed you? Like, was it yesterday, last morning? I don't know. The lung
Piece of meat?
thing you said?
Oh
Like, it
yeah,
was a
no,
human lung,
the entire human lung you have. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So I gave that to Yellow. And they just ate it right up. Well, that's what I was trying to tell you, but you were being busy because Miyako was distracting.
Where did you get a
You showed
human
the
lung?
entire human lung yesterday.
Well, I mean, I showed it to them, and I thought it was just a piece of meat, and that's just a human lung. Like, I just
Dodging
decided
the
to keep it
question.
because Yellow might like it.
Where did you get a human lung? You're
I
sinking.
went hunting home yesterday. You're sinking.
What do you mean?
I went hunting yesterday. And I don't remember exactly what I did, but I stumbled upon the meat after I finished hunting. And I don't know, that's where I got it. I didn't know it was a human lung. According to Ash and Toby, it was a human lung. But I didn't know it was a human lung. I mean, I don't really look in there to really know. Or I don't look in there to know what you have.
It looks very human-sized and human-shaped. like all the drawings I've seen looking at anatomy books.
May I have some of your blood?
I mean, yellow ate it right up, so it's good, right?
I'm collecting blood.
Yeah, I guess. I just think it's weird that you found a human lung while you were out hunting, and it's weird that you've had, past weird feelings about humans. I'm just a little. I don't think you would or anything. It's just kind of a little scary.
Well, I'm not saying you're assuming, but you're not connecting the dots that I might have just killed someone because I thought it was a good idea.
I'm not saying you killed someone. I'm saying you killed someone and ripped their lungs out, dead or alive.
It's me dying. That's what it is.
I would remember that.
It's pretty simple, right?
Sorry, I'm a
I would, one, I would remember that. Two, I don't think I would ever do that. I mean, like, I hate humans still have.
Oh my fucking head.
Standing guard or something?
No, I'm walking out. Having a headache.
Destroy someone's inside.
Both.
Get something so I can give it to someone else.
Right, but you still was so you don't remember how you found the lung. You just had it.
Yes. I mean, I just went home, I went hunting, and then I somehow had it.
Well, I hope that it wasn't actually a human lung. I'm not that smart. I could be wrong. I hope I am wrong. Or at least I hope the person was dead before, ended up with the lung. Unless you did.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't matter. Oh, the lung is gone anyway. Yellow
Out of
meal. I guess
character,
that's good.
would a lung look discolored if it was out of the body for a long period?
Yes.
Absolutely, yes.
I'm gonna head back to the Nexus.
Okay.
Rest up.
Well, the first time you saw it, it had color.
You've been cursed by something else now.
I will not hold you up then.
Yes.
Listen, as long as you don't
Time.
come back with any more
No. No.
livers, kidneys.
Yellow's covered in glitter too.
I mean, look,
I
I'm not
exploded the bag and
actively
unwind
hunting
crew.
human parts. I mean, I didn't even know that.
What's wrong with you?
Part.
She ate some.
And yet you came with a human part. It's off-putting. It's all. It's off-putting.
It's okay.
It's like saying,
Doesn't have to be the there's so much going on. I will
it's like saying that you bring a bomb somewhere and you didn't even know it was a bomb because it looked like a ball.
Lungs are much different from bombs.
Well, I know, but I'm giving an example. Like, if you didn't know what a bomb was, and you only know what circles are, you wouldn't.
I can ask someone to prestidigitation you, Yellow.
I don't know, Kyle. It's just. I don't really want to think about lungs anymore.
This might be like one of the few days where I see him, so I'm just gonna tell him that you guys want to have a meeting. But other than that, I don't know, you guys can decide when.
Sorry that you have to see that.
Alright, well, I'll be around.
Well, I didn't kill him, but I watched him die. And then the day before, I watched a bunch of elves die. And it was in a war zone. Today's adventure, much better, much less violent.
Can I help you?
I much more enjoyed it.
I was just walking. Just taking a walk around.
One of the
Seeing what's going on
Alright.
in these places.
Dragon
Hmm.
Ah.
There's a lot.
Does look like a dragon.
It seems
There's a Mieko-sized glitter print on him.
I can't fix this. I cannot fix this. Although I get some on me now. Where's
We
Ward?
all know this. That prestidigitation does not remove glitter.
I feel like this is your fault somehow.
Sorry, Adric, where's Ward?
Okay,
Ward
I
follow
have
you
not
up?
made any glitter ever since yesterday.
Yesterday!
That was one crystal. One crystal! One crystal! One crystal!
I'm assuming you're not free
It's all
now?
okay. I am free.
Okay.
I was just
What does
poking
glitter
Adric here.
Go check on my farm.
Have you found Ward? Tell Ward I need to freaking talk to
Ward
him.
is not in Redwall. I didn't see him.
Damn. Okay.
Here, hold on. You see him right
I'm gonna
now?
have to send
he
him a
has
message.
big, little sparkly little
All right,
thing.
you. Let's go talk. Let's actually go. Let's go by the pond. I need time away.
Yeah, as do I.
No, on the front of his shirt.
Oh boy.
What, the idea of swallowing glitter? Yeah.
There's some cruel irony to all this. Did you know that?
Oh.
One of the main reasons why I left the Dominion was to make sure that, you know, I wasn't dragged into war. Isn't that funny?
You know, that is very ironic.
Hmm. It's a bit worse though, because I feel like I'm dragging you all into war.
Hmm.
And that's not my intention.
Well, can't say I ever fought in a war.
Well, being on the losing side of one, let's just say it's not something you want to experience.
Well, as much as I want to go back home, you all have made me feel at home, so...
This place will do that to you, I notice.
Hmm.
That's why I stayed.
So it seems.
Have I been doing a good job, Nathan?
I believe so. Although, some others don't. It's actually what I've come to talk to you about.
Okay.
Dutch seems to feel as though... How do I word this? Feels like you and Kalbanda are dragging a lot of your personal issues into the Seekers. I don't believe they actually trust the two of you.
It's fair. They don't really know us.
Hmm. I personally don't believe as such, but figured I'd tell you.
I could see
You might
that
want to
from
talk to
outside.
them.
I'll have a word with them. It's the things I need to hear. I never chose to be a leader.
I'm sure you didn't.
In fact, I didn't want it.
It's funny.
But the stuff with
It's people that don't want to be leaders that are the best ones.
sometimes. I'll have a word with Dutch. It's hard not to say something like that, right? Especially with something like today, where we have the Dominion literally doing what they did.
Yes, but that's
Oh,
less
Lord, it's
personal issues and more the safety of Aether is at risk.
Affects all of us.
Hmm. That is Seeker business.
There is a bit of a conflict, too. Our order was founded by the Cinders, but it has been funded by Kalbanda, who is an empire. emperor.
Mm.
And before all that happened, he made me his agent. So in a sense, the Seekers could be rightfully seen, as Dutch might point out, an extension of Anthoria. I've tried to make that not the case. The Seekers should always be... should always belong to Aether.
I get what you mean.
That just brought me some concerns in the past, particularly about how we handled our business in the Seekers. Violence. I've tried to curb it. I've asked Apollo to do some mentoring whenever he is around, so that we can learn more, let's say, non-lethal ways of taking out an individual with a sword. I'll be honest, it's never been my style.
Nor mine.
What if it's important to them? It's why I put him on that. He's participating in the kobold situation. Because I need somebody like that, with that kind of mindset, to help people less fortunate. To find a way to escape whatever turmoils that they're facing. I need someone like Dutch. And Basil.
God, so much has happened in the last fucking month.
It's been a lot.
You know I came here a month ago, right?
I know.
And a long month.
I've only been here 2. I'll tell you something, Nathan. I spent a year out in the deserts with the Calderas. Before that, I lived in the Underdark. My past is probably as shady as you could ever imagine. I joined the Dominion looking for money because I was starving. Ever since then, I've realized that Aether is my home. Bayafar, where I came from, the city in the Underdark. I am still its guardian, but I can't go back. At least I don't have access to go back. The Calderas were never my home. But I did learn some interesting tricks. Specifically politics, and how to deal with people who are unsavory, like the Dominion.
Yeah, very unsavory.
I guess in some ways I'm trying to atone for all of that.
Well, I believe you're well on your way. You have helped a lot of people. Hell, you saved my ass. Just by giving me a job.
Well, I'm glad.
My pocket was running on empty before I joined the Seekers. Gave me a home, food. Made me feel safe.
The Seekers Order was founded to reflect and mirror what was created here through the Cinders, which was my first adventuring party. They really showed me more of an altruistic path, let's say. Showed me a place where I could belong. So, I paid it forward. We started the Seekers. And I feel like it's all spiraling towards whatever this thing is with the Dominion. Unfortunately, because we're so connected to Kalbanda, I feel like they're going to be targeting us.
Yeah.
The thought had crossed my mind. There was a war council the other day. Of course, with all the other stuff that was going on, of course, why not have a war council and how to deal with the Dominion?
Right.
Can't say it wasn't in the quite right mindset, but things were discussed. Something that did cross my mind. I do think it's actually a pretty terrible idea, which I have, by the way. I have a lot of those.
Not the only one. What's your idea?
That the Seekers could be used as a tool of subterfuge if we needed. We have the best ranges. And there was talks of disrupting caravan lines for the Dominion to buy us time. Tempest believes he can do that with his spies. I'm not so sure.
If you ask me, I'd say leave the Seekers Guild out of it. Don't attach the name to it.
I'd like to do that.
But I would say ask for volunteers.
Sort of what I was trying to do here.
The Seekers Guild shouldn't be a part of something like that.
No, it should not. The other thought was, with a vacuum and the protections here in Aether, we might have to pick up that mantle, which I don't know if I want to do.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we're really the guard type. I'll be honest.
No. I don't believe so either. Well, we are skilled.
And you know about... Oh, I believe we could do it.
We could.
It's possible that we could. But I don't know if we should.
No.
I wasn't in the mansion last night. It was actually in Silver Wisp. It's part of the Feywilds. Lucia and Apollo are building a guild house.
Really?
I visited them. Well, some of the stuff that happened yesterday with Kalbanda, I just couldn't be here.
That's...
They made me
fair.
See something I don't think I want to see. When he's in that state.
A lot happened yesterday.
He has the ability to sort of... He has the ability to see everything that you've done from beginning to your current point. And in that space, that void, judgment. So when I say I'm trying to atone, His judgment was he had no idea which way I would go. Hello, Red.
Looks like whether or not we wanted it, the meeting has come.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
All right. Where is this patron of yours?
A eerie feeling as chills run down your spine and a ringing in your head. As the only people who will be able to hear this will be Arcades and Red.
You keep tampering with things you should not. Why?
It is what you are currently in the possession of a dear friend of mine. You're affecting his mind and his choices and his words. I don't take
And that
kindly to
is
them.
not your decision to make. He pledged himself to me, and you continue to pry. There is only death, fear, and carnage waiting for you. I suggest you quit while you are ahead.
You will see Red start to feel, or see him heel over in what seems to be pain as that glowing mark on his head glows brighter.
My patience with you runs thin.
Was it you that lashed out the other day?
Laugh out. Why would I, someone so much higher than you, harm you?
Oh.
You are too weak to take something from me.
So it wasn't you then?
No. It is something so much higher than you, and you should stop prying.
Fortunately, it may have been a lesson I never learned. Mr. Patron. Of course, we don't have a formal name for whatever we have to call you.
Then you will not get it.
That's fine. I don't require one. I've left this decision up to Red. But if he makes the decision and he no longer wants you, your contract, he may not like what you find. Waiting on the other side of the gate.
And you, boy, you will feel my wrath. To take something from me is to pronounce yourself dead. You do not take from me. You will never take from me. And it is no one's choice but mine.
We'll say, not quite what I expected. Rather than consistently, constantly informed me that although you were an entity that was not to be messed with, that you weren't cruel or malicious.
And you have tampered with something that is mine. You would have gotten my good side, but you tried to take from me. You threatened to take, and just now another threat was thrown my way. You do not deserve my mercy.
Oh, I don't look for your mercy, whatever entity you are. Purely because you seem to be either an entity of pride or greed. Not sure which. It does seep from you. Our meddling with Red the other day was mostly investigatorial. Understanding. We weren't trying to break it.
There's nothing for you to understand. You are not worthy. You will keep away, and you will no longer pry. That is not a request, that is an order.
Oh. I'm sorry. Entity, patron. But I only take orders from Kalbanda Bloodscale.
Kalbanda is nothing. Trash under my boot. You will do well to heed my warning. For all of your friends, all the people.
I don't exactly know what this is, but I know it's not the Dominion or a ghost. I'm pretty sure it's a demon, from what I've been told.
Of not mine, but the thing you seek to destroy.
Or something like that.
Wrath is out of my control. So take this as a warning. You keep down this path, and you will inevitably face things that will scar you for eternity. Not your life, but everything